You know that insulating under your timber floors is a great way to save energy and have more comfortable winters and summers. You also know that Value Poly is the cheapest way to get a professional result. Hi, I'm Maurice Baynett, I'm Technical Director at ecoMaster, and I'm going to show you how to install Value Poly under your floor. Let's start by taking a look at what we're going to need. Just 4 things. 1, under most floors it's quite dark, so an LED headlamp is a good way to light your workspace. 2, you'll be working under the insulation material, so it's a good idea to keep it clean so that it doesn't drop dirt in your eyes. Tarps cut into long strips about 1.2 meters wide are ideal for this. 3, to keep your eyes clean of dirt and dust, either work over your chest rather than your face or use safety glasses. Be aware that glasses and goggles do tend to fog up. 4, you're going to need a reliable stapler and 10mm galvanized staples. Just a note about stapler use. If you're using a corded or cordless electric stapler, then it's best to leave the power on. I'll show you exactly how to avoid stapling a wire, but crazy mistakes are sometimes made at the end of the day when we're tired. If you do staple a wire, you'll generally know because the power will trip out. Someone upstairs will be asking if you did that. Call an electrician to replace the wire. However, if you're planning to use a hand stapler, and we categorically discourage that, then be absolutely sure to turn the power off. The risk of electrocution is real and can be fatal. If you do staple a wire, you will likely have no idea when or where that may have been done, and that will make repair difficult. It really is much safer and faster to use a good quality cordless stapler. So how do we go about installing underfloor insulation? Well, it's just a 2-step process. Step 1 is to load insulation under your subfloor. Load as much material as will comfortably fit in the available space. And step 2 then is to put the material up and staple it into place. And now let's get started. Instead of a tarp, we have a concrete floor. But you get the idea, right? Keep the material clean. One of the great things about rolls is that with a little help from your friends, you can lap the rolls and just keep pulling them in, loading up enough material to do a good chunk of your floor without having to go and get more insulation. When you're ready to fit, simply lift the material up and start stapling into the lower edge of the joists on either side. Staple about every 10 centimeters. Where there are wires on the side of joists, don't be tempted to staple under the wires. There is a risk of stapling a wire, and it makes the wires inaccessible without disturbing the insulation. Instead, pull most of the material aside and staple through 2 to 3 centimeters of the material straight into the floor. This completely eliminates the risk of stapling into a wire, and the wires remain accessible without disturbing the insulation. Where there is a joist space that is not a suitable width for straight going, then we use the turn and tear method. Turn the material at 90 degrees to the joist, measure a slightly generous amount and tear it off. Staple in place at the sides in the usual way. Also put a couple of staples at the ends straight into the floor. Repeat this process, ensuring the sections butt up tightly, leaving no gaps. Well, that's all there is to it. Value Poly is a low-cost way to get an effective and professional underfloor job. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and ring the bell so that you're notified of new videos. Thanks for watching.
Turn and tear.